Honorable Governor of Maharashtra, Sri Ramesh Bais, Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Sri Eknath Shinde, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Sri Devendra Fadnavis, Chief of Naval Staff, Admiral R. Hari Kumar, CMD MDL, Sri Sanjeev Singhal, Honorable Labour Minister, Government of Maharashtra, Sri Suresh Khade, Honorable Member of the Assembly, Srimati Yamine Jadhav, Vice Admiral Sri D.K. Tripathi, Vice Admiral Kiran Deshmukh, distinguished members of the Defense Ministry, State Government and Central Government, and everyone associated with MDS, an illustrious organization presently in its 250th year. Friends, the launch of Mahendragiri is a significant milestone in our maritime history. It is the last of the 7 warships of the Nilgiri class steel frigates built under Project 17 Alpha. Last month, Honorable President Srimati Draupadi Murmuji launched Vindhyagiri, the 6th frigate built by Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited in Kolkata, the city of joy. A pleasant coincidence, a year ago, we had attained a new milestone. On 2nd September 2022, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi had commissioned the country's first indigenous aircraft carrier INS Vikrant at Cochin Shipyard Limited. It was just a year ago. Reflecting the aspirations of New Bharat, Vikrant stands as a symbol of indigenous potential, indigenous skills, and our ambitions to ride over high tides. Let me share, friends, another accomplishment today that makes us all proud. It reflects our technological prowess and deep penetration. UPI recorded over 10 billion transactions worth over rupees 15 trillion as of August 30, according to data issued by National Payments Corporation of India. Friends, this would make all of us very proud. Indeed, a phenomenal feat that epitomizes the big change taking place all over. The launch of Warship Mahendragiri will mean, and this is some kind of a record, this indicates the pace of progress we are having in the country. This will mean 5 launches of the same class warships in about 15 months, a feat that makes us proud. The warship Mahendragiri, named after a mountain peak in Eastern Ghats located in Odisha, is an engineering marvel with the state-of-art features and cutting-edge technologies. This majestic warship is a remarkable symbol of our nation's strength and maritime prowess, a testament to the unwavering commitment and indomitable spirit of Indian Navy that has ever made us proud in all kinds of situations. The speed of manufacturing warships has improved ever since the new method of integrated construction has been adopted. And this, friends, has yielded geometrical results for nation's welfare. The Nilgiri class warships have been designed in-house. This by itself is an accomplishment. By Indian Navy's Warship Design Bureau, the pioneer organization for all warship design activities. Friends, it was not without meaning that Naval Chief said, made in India, made for India, made by India. And that is something which we could not have dreamt or contemplated few decades ago. This is a great moment of joy for all of us. Aligning with country's resolute commitment to Atmanirbharta, a substantial 75% of the orders for equipment and systems of Nilgiri class have been made to indigenous firms. This is important. Indigenous component. But what is more important, what is more significant, what is more of greatest impactful situation is that job has been given to small, micro and medium enterprises. Their contribution in this state-of-art Mahendragiri is commendable. It speaks of our inclusive growth and involvement of our small enterprises. The launch of Mahendragiri is an apt testament to the incredible progress our nation has made in building a self-reliant naval force. Friends, amid evolving power dynamics in the Indian Ocean region, this launch gains great strategic importance. India's recent phenomenal economic rise and global ascendancy imperatively call for a modern navy to protect its maritime interests and shoulder additional responsibilities, particularly in the current geopolitical and security situation that prevails in the Indian Ocean region. It is soothing to note that the issue is being very well attended by the government and the Navy. Congratulations to all officials, engineers, workers, and all other small and micro enterprises that have fructified this great occasion, a momentous occasion of celebration by all of us. It is only apt that this symbol of India's growing maritime power is being unveiled in Mumbai. The Honorable Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister are here. There can be no befitting occasion than Mumbai for this great occasion. The docks with rich history, 250 years, will make anyone proud in the world. And the journey of 250 years has been negotiated, traversed by skill, hard work, dedication of the human resource, and the competent leadership that has resulted in this great day. Therefore, it is very apt, befitting, eminently suitable that this is taking place in Mumbai. The docks with rich history have shaped the social and economic trajectory of the dynamic city and of the nation. There is no city in the world as vibrant as Mumbai. Mumbaikars are never in complainant mode. They are always in a gear to perform. This is one such testimony. Friends, not many countries have the kind of history which we have. Our civilizational ethos date back to thousands of years. But when it comes to maritime past, oceanic influence has been there for 6,000 years. Since the time of Indus Valley civilization, we have been a seafaring nation. One of the earliest docks in the world at Lothal, in our country. Lothal, which connected the city to an ancient course of Sabarmati River on the trade route between Harpan cities in Sindh and peninsula of Saurashtra. Very old, that's the history. Today our nation stands at the cusp of remarkable growth. The naval chief focused that soon we are going to be the third largest global economy. In September 2022, we got this slot of being the fifth largest global economy. In the process, we overtook our colonial rulers. They ruled for 200 years. उनको पछाड़कर पांचवें पायदान पर आना हर भारतीय के लिए गर्व का मौका है। और ये हमने तब हासिल किया जबकि कुछ दशकों पहले इसकी कल्पना नहीं की जा सकती थी। Credit goes to the government, the leadership, the vision, and every Indian who has contributed to this great growth. Friends, by all considerations, India will be the third largest global economy by turn of the decade. Now, when economy grows, when trade grows, what we are doing today bears great relevance. A growing economy means higher volume of trade. And look at what the Navy has to take care of. Over 90% of India's trade by volume and over 68% by value moves through maritime routes at present. This underlines the importance of Navy and what we are doing today. Friends, हर भारतीय आज अपबीट है। हर भारतीय आज एक बात देख रहा है कि दुनिया में जो भारत का नाम है वो पराकाष्ठा पर है। भारत के पासपोर्ट की क्या कीमत है, भारतीय होने का क्या अभिमान है, वो हम अपनी आंखों से देख रहे हैं। In such a situation, our eyes are well set for Bharat at 2047, the centenary celebration of our independence. I have no doubt some of us may not be around, but youngsters will be around. Bharat will surely emerge as a global leader and stabilizing force. India's maritime strength is quintessential for our economic and strategic upsurge. It is heartening to note that the stealth frigates of Project 17 Alpha have 75% indigenous component. And this is because our visionary Prime Minister thought, make in India, आत्मनिर्भर बनिए, सबको साथ लेकर चलिए, सबका विश्वास हो. These are not empty slogans. These slogans have resulted in mega, big ticket infrastructural projects in this country. What we have is at par with the best in the world today. It shows the steadfast dedication to foster and belief in our own skilled people, their technique, their contribution, their innovation. And this is taking place in defense sector as well. Multi-mission frigates of this series are capable of dealing with all kinds of threats to our maritime interests. And friends, the threats are multiplying. The role of India is increasing. The world is looking at us to secure these areas. It is gratifying to note Bharat has risen to the challenge. Indian Navy has risen to the challenge. Mazgaon Dock Shipbuilders has risen to the challenge. And that is why our country will ever be on the rise. The rise is unstoppable. The government of India has created an enabling policy architecture to promote domestic defense. Friends, go to Uttar Pradesh, go to Tamil Nadu. You will see the defense corridors. They are functional. They indicate the times that are to be seen by us. It is, friends, a matter of great pride that value of defense production in India has crossed the figure of 1 lakh crore for the first time in financial year 2022-23 on our home front. And this is bound to geometrically increase. I have no doubt about it. The government had launched the Innovations for Defense Excellence IDEX scheme to evolve startups, research institutions and academia in designing innovative solutions for our defense sector. This has resulted in big impactful development. Over 300 startups have been engaged through IDEX, a big number. Each of them will be contributing qualitatively in a significant area. Indian Navy, and I congratulate Indian Navy, I congratulate leadership of Indian Navy that they have a directorate of indigenization with the motto, and every word in the motto carries a meaning, which they have realized on the ground. Ideate, innovate, indigenize. This is an impactful step in the right direction. This motto captures what Bharat is today. Friends, when there is increased capability, when there is growth, when the world looks up to you, when you become a real global power, the challenges are not far behind. The challenges pursue you. They call upon you to be ever prepared to sustain the place and enhance your position. India has emerged as a net security provider in Indo-Pacific region thanks to our capability of naval force, its infrastructure. Today we are an important global player to secure and also to ensure a peaceful rules-based maritime regime across the nations. When there is something on the ocean, it becomes very imperative, absolutely necessary to ensure there is rule-based maritime regime. This is under stress at the moment. This is under challenge at the moment. And therefore, what we are doing today is a step in the right direction to sustain, generate, and evolve that wholesome mechanism of rule-based maritime regime in the area. The security of Indian Ocean region and the larger Indo-Pacific has diverse challenging aspects. That, friends, is known to all who are connected with geopolitics of this region. This has attracted a lot of global attention also. It has an element of strategic aspect as also economy. Concerns like piracy, smuggling of narcotics, human trafficking, illegal migration, and natural disasters. All these are to the lot of Navy to perform. And the good part is, our Navy has vindicated in an exemplary fashion thanks to the commitment of the human resource involved therein. The discharge by Navy of the mandate to protect, preserve, and promote India's maritime interests could not have been more able. It is at highest peak. I congratulate our force. With full confidence, they will continue improving themselves for security of the world at large. Our Navy friends, like our country, like our civilization ethos, like our belief that world is one family, we stand for peace, harmony, global development. Our Navy has been vehicle of peace and goodwill during crisis. As Governor State of West Bengal, I can tell you, I had the first-hand experience of seeing performance of our Navy and Coast Guard. There was not a single mortality on high seas when we had number of cyclones. Not a single one. And damage to property was absolutely limited. Under the overcharging vision of Sagar, which means security and growth for all in the region, India is cooperating with multiple partners to ensure economic growth and security in the region, while also tackling threats. Ladies and gentlemen, going beyond cutting-edge technology, the key asset that gives Indian Navy an edge over others is our rich human resource. Their courage, competence, and commitment make them the Navy's true force multiplier. Other things can be there. But if there is no spinal strength of human resource, things can't be that productive. We as a nation are lucky that our human resource is so dedicated, competent, and skilled, and quick to learn. We are proud of it. We all are proud of the laudable and significant role that women are playing in our defense forces. Few decades ago, when I was elected to Parliament in 1989, was a minister also for some time, this was unthinkable. I am a product of Sainik School Chittorgarh. But it was beyond our contemplation that women will be playing that kind of significant role. Look at where we have come now. With a strong presence of over 10,000 women across Army, Navy, and Air Force, the Indian Armed Forces have made considerable strides in gender equality. As a matter of fact, we are an example to the world, to the developed world, with the kind of assignment this gender is handling. Notably, friends, women are now actively serving in combat roles in all branches, underlying their capabilities and commitment to serving the nation. The cementing of women's position in the Indian Navy showcases a remarkable timeline. In 1992, more than 3 decades ago, it was in the shape of Short Service Commission. The distance we have traversed in 3 decades and more in recent years says it all. Integration of women into all branches, cadres, specialization of Navy and other defense forces is now getting increasing integration. Women are ably taking up roles on board warships. This is a qualitative change because we are having involvement of 50% of humanity. This is a turning point. The launch of the warship today carries a clear message that India will continue to invest in her maritime power. It was a proud moment for me in Rajya Sabha chairman when the Honorable Raksha Mantri was responding. When it comes to defense, we don't go by the percentage of budget spending. We go by what is needed shall be done. And that was a policy statement reflecting attitude of the government that our defense aspects are always a priority and shall never be compromised. This development, like many others that have taken place recently, will further the nation's strategic reach while ensuring safe and prosperous maritime order for all. Friends, I am sure, like all of you, very confident that Mahendragiri, once commissioned, will proudly fly the Tiranga across the oceans as an ambassador of India's maritime might. And when it comes to Tiranga, when it comes to Shiv Shakti Point, you know what we saw recently. We stamped these 2 very important aspects even on the moon, something the world has never seen. Once again, congratulations to MDL, Indian Navy, the designers, engineers, workers, micro, small enterprises, and everyone connected in the construction of this magnificent warship. Bharat is proud of everyone who has toiled hard to bring this ship into reality. May Mahendragiri prove jal mein yashe, bal mein tashe, जिसका मतलब है जिसका समंदर पर कब्जा है वही सबसे बलवान है. मेरे मन में कोई शंका नहीं है. हजारों साल पहले जहां भारत था, विश्व की पराकाष्ठा पर था, विश्व का इकोनॉमिक जाइंट था, ज्ञान का भंडार था, दुनिया हमारी तरफ देखती थी. अब बदलाव आ गया है. जो लोग हमको राय देते थे आज हमसे राय लेते हैं. वो दिन दूर नहीं है. We will be at number 1 and that will be the best that can happen to this planet, because we stand for peace, prosperity, harmony, growth of all, and we treat the world as one family. Jai Hind,